Good morning, everybody. Hope you survived yesterday's full moon in Gemini, Venus station in retrograde, and Chiron station in direct. Certainly going through exciting times. So today, the astrology for today, the 20th of December 2021, the moon spends all day in Cancer. It's going to form a square to Chiron, an opposition to Mercury, and then a sextile to Uranus. So we can find our vulnerabilities being exposed. We could be receiving mixed messages before a breakthrough comes to us. This is also sort of compounded by the Sun sextile in Jupiter early on in the day. So shining a light on ourselves and feeling sort of, quite expansive and everything. And then when the moon squares Chiron, it can expose our vulnerabilities. We can shrink back into ourselves. Then Mercury, after its opposition with the moon, Mercury will then form a trine to Uranus. So this is supporting the breakthrough, that sort of feels like 8 of Wands, something suddenly information coming in really quickly, or the Knight of Swords or something like that, sudden a breakthrough of awareness of aha moment or whatever. So yeah, bit of an up, down, and then up again is sort of how I'm seeing the energies. So let's see what the cards say and how they support this. So we're doing Wisdom of the Oracle for an overview of today. So what do we need to know for today? The 20th of December 2021. What messages does Spirit have for the collective to help us navigate today's energies, to help us understand ourselves and to be able to transform and evolve? What do we need to know? What do we need to know for today? Tented my shoulders off, a bit of a shake off there. Oops. Okay, Unfinished Symphony. More work to be done. I think we are always an unfinished symphony. We get closer to finishing it, but I don't think we're ever sort of reach completion. What would be the point of life if we did? Where would we go after that? Okay, so what do we need to know for today, the 20th of December 2021? So, not for you. To the sea and between worlds. Okay, so the message is that it is time to move on. Where you are now is not for you. You've outgrown it. It's too small and it's not right for you. And so when we find ourselves in those types of situations, we set sail for a new destination. We don't know where we're going yet because we're between worlds. So we've got not for you, to the sea, and between worlds. Okay, we're going from a black and white existence into full-on colour life. Yesterday, if you remember, Don't Dim to Fit In came up, and Leap from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and it is really about stepping into the new. We never know where we're going. In all the years that I've been doing spiritual work and transformation work, I'm only ever shown sort of the next step. Well, that's untrue. Actually, I get given the end of the big journey that I'm on, but I'm not told how I'm going to get there. I'm only shown each next step, and I just have to trust and take each step, and just see where it leads me. And the bigger picture things that I see, 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, but the actual journey of getting there, that's where all the learning takes place. That's where sort of the biggest lessons are and everything. The first step is the beginning of a 1,000-mile journey. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but you know what I mean about sort of, doesn't matter sort of how far the journey, the distance to the destination is, it all starts with one step. And that is where we are. We just have to take the next step, go to sea, okay, completing another step on this out of the symphony of our life. Okay, so let's see what the cards say. It's Monday, so we have the Mystic Mondays deck for today. Okay, so 20th of December 2021, it's winter solstice tomorrow, summer solstice in the southern hemispheres. What do we need to know for today, 20th of December 2021? What messages does Spirit have for the collective? What help and support is there for us on the journey through life? Is that coming out? That is going to come out. What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please, for the 20th of December 2021. Okay, so let's see where we are. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Good to sit in that position because yesterday it was in the obstacles, limitations, responsibilities position. Just a crew on the tree outside. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles. The Emperor. The Hermit. The Nine of Wands. And the Four of Cups, and at the bottom we have Seven of Cups, with the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. And the card that fell out was the Five of Swords. Okay, so where we are at the moment, we find ourselves looking towards our happy ever after. What does happy ever after mean to you? Emotional happy ever after? What would be your heart's dream come true? Where are you setting sail for? Okay, where are you going? Working towards that destination. Okay, in the background, the Moon card, the subconscious, our emotions, our intuition. We have the Seven of Swords. We're in the dark. We can't see. All we can do is trust. Set out on the new journey and just trust that we'll be led to each step as we need it. The Mercury card, communication, information, the details. Just trust the sort of divine the word I'm looking for? Divine knowing will come through to you, connecting to the bigger knowing. All the aces are about the source, divine, the universe stepping in with the spark of that element's energies. So yeah, this is fantastic in the Mercury position, because yesterday it was in the Saturn position where it was showing that we didn't have clarity. We couldn't see where we were going. Here we've got the clarity. We know we just have to make the first step. What we're moving towards. The Venus card, our values around love and money. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We're looking for stability and security and firm foundations and family and having it all in the 3D. The Sun card, what's consciously in front of us, our core vitality and energy. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is about self-mastery. Where is self-mastery? Self-mastery is within us. With these themes we were talking about yesterday, that balancing our inner strength with sort of our environment and outer strength. So we have firm boundaries so that we're in our own power rather than sort of other people's authority over us. Okay, so the Emperor is really about coming back to ourselves, firm foundations, being very grounded and in our own power. I am ruled by Aries, first sign in the zodiac. I am, you are. Okay, so it's like, who are you? What are you? What is this firm foundation that you're building your dreams on? Okay, the Mars card about action, will, drive, determination, creativity. We have the Hermit. Again, the truth is inside us. The answers to these questions is inside us. We just have to go inside and find that wisdom. And then sort of we have in the Jupiter position, which is hope and good luck and good fortune and expansion and justice and things like that and freedom. We have the Nine of Wands. Again, as we were saying yesterday, about balancing our inner energy and our core and coming back to ourselves and balancing it against the outside so that we are in our strength and in our power, and we have firm but flexible boundaries, and we can't be pulled and pushed off centre by other people. Okay, what's holding us back? The Saturn card, limitation, obstacles, responsibilities, things like that. We have the Four of Cups. And again, another message about coming back to centre, using things like meditation to get the higher perspective. Okay, when we're not centred and balanced, we can't hear the messages coming through. We can't see the gift that source, that the universe is offering us. So it's about, ties in with the Hermit, coming back to yourself, sitting and being still, listening for the messages and the wisdom. Okay, and that's repeated over here. We have the Seven of Cups. There could be confusion about sort of what you want your future to be, where you want to be going. What does the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles mean to you in a physical reality? Okay, and from that, then we have the Nine of Cups, the emotional wish card. Once we can get clarity on what it is that we want, then we can start setting our intentions, making our wishes, and we can work with others, and we can work in combination with the divine as well to bring those wishes to truth, come to manifest in our lives. Okay, then we have the Ace of Wands, that divine inspiration. As we get clearer with things and we're open and listening and still within ourselves, then that divine inspiration comes through to us. If we tune in to the High Priestess, our higher selves, and listen, and not just listen, ask the questions as well. The High Priestess will give answers if she is asked, if we're tuning into listening for her advice and her wisdom in the messages. Okay, the card that fell out was the Five of Swords. Don't self-sabotage. Okay, there is the risk that sort of we don't heed this advice and we look for ways to sabotage ourselves. Often we do that on a subconscious level. It's only in hindsight that we think, oh God, what did I do that for again? Okay, so the message is clear about we're really sort of looking for what it is that we're wanting to go towards and manifest, and at the same time being in our strength and our power and our core, and looking for the wisdom both within us and connecting up and asking our higher self, the divine, the universe, however you want to see it, asking the questions, listening for the advice, and working together with the greater powers. Okay, I think that's complete for today. Don't feel drawn to draw any other cards. So that's your message for Monday the 20th of December 2021. If this reading resonated with you, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel for notifications when I'm releasing readings. Then click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, or would like to gift a personal reading to a friend, family, relative, then contact me at the email address below, and we can arrange that. Okay, have a wonderful day, and until next time, thank you.